Hi, I'm John Trautman with Real Estate Knowledge Institute, and I'm here with Bob Foley today, and it's the day after the election. We've seen a lot of things happen in the last 12 hours, basically, and we just thought we'd look at the positive parts of what's happening right now. Without getting into the political view, let's look at the market, and it plunged nearly 900 points overnight and then rebounded this morning. But still, looking at that, obviously you have some international and some people here, in the country, a little freaking out, right? Because of an unexpected, turn of events. Anyways, looking at that, and during any crisis, I guess you could say, there's always market opportunity, always opportunity. And so while everybody's kind of running from the building, right, it's always good to look at it from a different point of view. So, this is something like we want to challenge everybody just to kind of think a little bit outside the box. Whenever your gut says, run, or oh my gosh, or everybody around you is freaking out, it's always good to do some, just take inventory. Why is everybody freaking out? Point being, in the bottom of the market, in 2008, 9, probably closer to 9, we started investing again, and pretty aggressively, not knowing where's the bottom at. I don't know. We still probably hadn't hit bottom, but we were buying as much property as we possibly could. And the point being is, the market since 2009 and 10 has rebounded dramatically, right? And there's still opportunity there. And Bob works with a lot of you guys, and we talk to you guys every day. And this is something that's already come up this morning from some of our team members. Like, what does this mean? It means opportunity.
It means opportunity. Now, one of the things that I think from the training perspective or the education side of it is fall back on your training. Take the time to learn market conditions, understand how to strategize during up markets and down markets, and take the time to, like he said, pump the brakes, take a step back, look at what everyone's doing. Why is this happening? Where is the opportunity? Once you understand where the opportunity is, you act. People in 08 and 09 were doubling and tripling their holdings from where they were in, let's say, 06 and 07. But those that could recognize the opportunity and moved without fear, and that's where I think learning how to navigate times like this are incredibly important, and more importantly, can create opportunity that most people don't see.
There's never a bad time to take and invest in yourself and give yourself the knowledge, so then when you see the opportunities, you're able to capitalize on it. One thing to just think about, and something that always comes across my mind, is find what everybody else is doing and do the exact opposite, right? So if everybody around you is flipping 50 houses, maybe you take a second and you're like, okay, well, let's look at the indicators of what's driving this. And should we sit on the sidelines? Should we take some time out, right? Should we watch what the market's doing? And the other thing is it's always good to make sure that you're buying houses correctly, right? You don't want to bank on the appreciation of the market. And we see so many young, when I say young, I don't mean an age, I mean just young investors that haven't been doing it for very long, and they buy a property and they bank on the appreciation. You make all your money on the buy, right? You make all your money on the buy. Think about it like a stock. Stocks, you buy low, sell high. Don't buy high, sell low. Trust me, it doesn't work. Half the country is uncertain of what's going to happen, right? So that's a great opportunity. If every other person around you wants to ditch their property or has a property and they're uncertain, are you kidding me? That's the opportunity, right?
It's like times like this are when people liquidate.
Right. So you want to get an education in real estate as quick as possible so you could take advantage of that. You just don't want to blindly get into it and just, hey, let's do this.
So to your point earlier, when it comes to holding property, one of the things people run into is they don't necessarily take the time to research, well, what's the rents in the area, and what's the, like you said, is this a good deal, is this not? Times like right now where we are, people are very uncertain. When they're uncertain, it usually means there's a lot of room for opportunity. You get better deals, you can find better deals, but without the right education or learning how to strategize specifically, you may end up missing the opportunity altogether. What you don't want to do is kind of like you were saying earlier, walk into a home banking on the appreciation, without doing proper research. What are the rents in the area, and is it going to fit with the loan that I have? And you want to understand your niche, understand your property, but then understand where you're at in the marketplace. And when you take the time to learn it now, sooner than later, as things stand, of course things are going to adjust one way or the other. The quicker you learn it, the quicker that you can get moving in the industry, and the faster that you can seize the opportunity. It's like anything else. If we get into this at the tail end of it, we lost a lot of opportunity. It's about doing it now, taking action now, and learning it so there are no mistakes. One of the things we talked about, touching on confidence in the deals that you do, is when you do learn truly what you're doing, you have the knowledge behind you, you have the power to invest in whatever market that you're in, but more importantly, it's having proper education when you walk into these properties. Something that happened in '08 that I noticed, I know we talk about it all the time, '08, but it was a great learning lesson for a lot of people. There was a lot of people scrambling, and you could have one person next trying to give advice. You have one guy telling you time to buy, one guy saying sell, one guy says walk away from your property and short sell it. And I mean, there's just so many different opinions on what to do, what not to do, and the people that tend to do very well with people that knew what to do. None of this opinion-based naysaying and, it's a bad market, it's a good market. It doesn't matter. No matter where you are, it matters if you know what you're doing. You don't have to listen to the realtor that sold 3 houses in the last 10 years and is telling you what to go do, or the investor who's actually a student that was able to get 5 houses no doc in '08, or whatever it is. You're talking to real people that are learning what really to do, so that you're not trying to scramble like the rest of them.
If you'd like to know more, follow us online, realestateki.com. Thank you.